Hello folks and welcome back to Vintage Story. Last time we made ourselves a quern, we started making ourselves some flag spread, we got some spelt bread too. I was going to go back and sell the bread to the trader over there, but I went back and I rewatched that part of the video and it said buys 8 rye bread, demand 4. So I think I've got to sell the bread to that to the trader in stacks of 8, and I haven't got stack of 8 flax bread, so I can't do that unfortunately, not right now anyway. So what I am going to do though is I'm going to we found a lot of copper along the way, and things of that nature. So I'm going to take my pick, and we're going to go ahead and see what we can grab over there. Because again, the more copper we need, the better. This copper pick is starting to wear out now. That's the last cranberry. The last cranberry. No, wrong one. There you go. You got some meal, it's got some beef still. Let's eat the... Well, meal's good for plenty of days, so we'll eat the bush meat first. Right, okay. Also again, you just chop down some trees still to help with that out. Right, anyway. As soon as you can find the copper you found before. And it was quite far down this way, wasn't it? We went quite far into the gravel mountains. Red currant bushes are empty. Obviously the rain stopped, but of course, you know, it's raining back there, not over here. Did I pick up the firewood again? Oh, for God's sake, Nemo. Did I pick firewood from the charcoal pit? Is that what happened? That was my fruit. Fruit's almost full, so you can eat the fruit, but it's not high on my priority list right now. Right, okay. Get some altitude and start looking for things that are definitely not natural. Things that I have made with my own hand. Hello. Although we got the pick, anything you come across, we might be able to find. I've got some fertility soil and I've got some dry grass, so I can also make cob if I have to, for mining purposes. So by this point, I think the first couple of episodes have been out for Vintage Story, and interest has been quite nice. I appreciate that. And I'm interested in the game, so I'm hoping I was hoping that you would be as well. And the feedback has been very positive, so thank you very much. I'm enjoying it very much. I'm trying to find landmarks. That mountain could be a landmark of some kind. The little hill over there. Hang on. N? No. B, B, V. There you go. And B. Yeah, okay. There's also a compass as well. I could do the whole like looking up at the sky thing, but it gets messy. The second they add in like a lodestone compass or something into the game, I will get away with that. I'll get away with rid of that, no problem. Just because I think it'll be more interesting that way. Again, I'm practicing for wilderness survival, which you don't get this. The top right side, you don't get that compass. Nice. There we go. That looks like. Hang on, this looks. I remember like running out of gravel. God. Okay, this is not a collapse. Okay, I thought this was a massive collapse. No. Right, there is definitely something that's unnatural. Was this before or after my trip? There we go. So let's start. First of all, let's harvest all the copper nuggets first of all. Good. We got the branch leaves. Okay. Back in a second there, Mr. Cobb. 1 second. It's just... Okay, we have been there before. That's where we got the lettuce seeds, isn't it? Yes! That's where we got the lettuce seeds from. It has actually been a couple of days since my last recording, just because things got busy a bit. Right, anyway, let's stick down here. We're down to there. Okay, we found the... We're right at the edge. We're right at the edge. That's actually beneficial to us. We might not even need the cob if I play this. If I play my cards right. Big if, as you know. But we might be able to get something done there. There we go. Move this one here. If I dig you out. So far, so good. Right. This is shale rock, so I can dig this one out. I cannot dig this one out because that's gravel. But I can dig this one out. We'll go into here. Yes, and we just dig one a level down. Multiple levels. Okay, anyway, we found what we wanted. How much copper are we going to get out of this? Ooh, yes, this is allowed. I think Omega asked in my comments in the second video, I think, was like, because of physics, does that mean you need to create mine shafts and like structural beams and stuff? Sadly not. I say sadly not, because I think it would be kind of interesting if you gave different rocks different levels of stability, and especially if they give them like ways to tell if they're becoming unstable or not. It would be cool if you like had to provide, if you made like massive corridors under the earth. Like a small, like maybe 1 block wide wouldn't matter, but if you made a massive like 5x5 strip mining under the earth kind of situation, you have to basically shore up the ceiling with something, possibly a specifically made block for it, just to stop the ceiling from caving in. That would be interesting. I'd like that. I'd like that idea of, okay, we can strip mine underground, sure, but you have to shore up the roof, otherwise it'll collapse on your head. That would be cool. Because right now, once you're under a stone layer, nothing's going to fall on your head. There's no more, gravity doesn't apply anymore in that regard. If anything, gravity actually takes a back step, because if you remove all the blocks from around a stone block, it becomes a standalone block, as we've learned when we were doing our quern making. Like, if I cut you out, for example, yeah, we get that block of shale. What is this? This is gravel, yeah. 20. One medium chunk. Ooh, that's nice. That's a medium chunk is 40 units of copper. That's very good indeed. Ooh. Quality medium. I think quality medium has a chance of dropping the medium chunks. Have we got everything? No, there's still some here. Which means I'm over here, right? Yeah. This is not the way up, so we can get up there. Did we get everything? This was a bit of a messy... Apparently, metals are kept in discs under the ground. They're kept they're generated in like a massive disc underground, and depending on the surface geometry, the disc can be at an angle. So I think we had a disc at an angle here. This is the bottom corner of the disc, this is the top corner of the disc, and it was kind of going diagonally from there down to there. I'm not sure we got everything because of the fact it's in this weird angle, and we have to do a little bit more checking. Flint in shale. Okay, we don't particularly care about the flint. What else can we get in shale? Good question. We can get Shift H. Open the. We can get emeralds. We can get lead. We can get iron. We can get native copper. We can get manganese. We can get zinc. We can get borax. We can get fluorite. We can get halite. Oh, halite can drop shale. Okay. Kernite. Phosphorite, quartz, sulfur, flint and shale, brown coal, black coal, anthracite. Which is pretty much everything I need. So shale actually gives me a lot of... I can get a lot of stuff from shale. It might be worth making a prospecting pick at some point. We'll see what we get our hands on. See what we got to work with here. There's just flint over there. I think we got everything we wanted from this bunch. Yeah, I didn't actually need to make any cob surroundings there because they were quite close to the surface and at an angle. Let's remove... Let's remove this? Yeah, let's remove this. We just chuck all... pull this gravel down. What's gravel used for? Anything else interesting? Nope, gravel's just used for making gravel, so that's fine. I believe you can sift gravel. That's the only possible... You can sift gravel and you can, like, panning and stuff, I think. Other than that, there's not much of a use of it. The cob. If you can find that trader. The trader further this way. I'll go up this hill and double check again. Spear out just in case we run into any happy-go-lucky wolves. Up here, up there, up here, up here, here. Okay, anything up here? I don't remember reaching the slate level over here, so I think we're still sort of... We're still going further south? Times it is 1 PM, okay. Let's keep going further south a little bit longer, but let's eat our meals. Let's eat the bushmeat first. It's there anyway. Unlike the dish, unlike the bowls still have a bowl when it's done, whereas when the bushmeat is done, we have additional inventory space. Which is going to be space for us to find resin. No? Okay. We keep heading south. What do we actually get to? I might make a bunch of fence and bring them along and and not actually make a fence, use them as like posts, you know, like a little wooden post here and there, just to sort of indicate where we're going. Especially because I've got planks now, so I can actually make signs too. Okay, this is this little. I don't remember this little lake at all. This little pondy lake thing. So I think we've gone a bit too far. I'm gonna head north. I'm gonna head like northwest a bit, then head north again. I've lost the bloody trader. Okay. So how much do you get overall? That's gonna be. That's times 4. That's 100 and 25 would be 100. 26 would be 104. 108. 108 native copper plus 148 native copper, which is 7 bars and change, not counting the 13 we have there. 160. 8 bars worth. Okay. Is that the big mountain we were talking about before? That might be the big mountain we were talking about before. Should give it a name. Should start naming these landmarks, because let's be honest, that's how a lot of places got their names. You know, a lot of places are called after essentially hill or lake, and then when someone from a different country got there, or the country was invaded. This happened a lot in the UK. Like the lead ore. I don't really care about lead ore. Lead has no use, unfortunately. Like lead is used to make molybdenum chalcos, which is used to make lanterns. But even then, you can make lead plates with lead, but lead plates aren't used for anything. Lead plate. I guess that's used for these now. They've added a couple more things into it, but in leaded planes, I guess make different planes. Do I care about that really, in the grand scheme of things? I haven't got the inventory space, really. So let's just drop the shale off as well. Don't need that. I'm gonna go ahead and bring back fence posts though. I think I like my fence post idea. Using fence posts to mark locations of where we are, where we've been, and where we're going. So yeah, this is the mountainside. So this is going to be. I'll get once I got signs. I'll start naming places. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Blackcurrant bushes. Some blackcurrants. Good. Now, oh, here. Anything in here of interest? Ah, halite. Pink cream marble rock. No, it's not halite. Damn. Pink cream marble stone. That's nothing else, is it? No, it's just a rock. It can hold copper, graphite, and lapis lazuli, but other than that, it's nothing unique. Get the red currants. Hello, raccoons. Apparently raccoons spawn on logs, like natural trees or natural log blocks. Not planted log blocks, natural log blocks are the... Okay, we're here. Okay, we're back to... Again, name's the name for the lake. That was time. 3:36. Ooh, that's some grain of some kind. Ow. What do we got here? Spelt. One flax. What's this? This is flour, this is grain. This is rye. Okay, well, let's head back. Growing onions. Yeah. Not gonna grab anything. Just the shale stone leaf. Good. Because I do need vegetables for my diet. My diet's low in veg right now, so. Okay. Let's keep going. Quick check in here. Anything in here? Oh, a slate, andesite. Drifters. That might be useful to have a look down there and see what we've got. Okay. There's the fire clay. Okay, let us keep going. Back to base. Drop off things we've collected. Start smelting this copper, to be honest. Might as well get some copper smelting going. Copper is doing me no good in ingot format. Sorry, in nugget format. Because if it's an ingot, I can store it on the ground out here. I did nick that firewood from there. Curses. Okay, let's pop back in here. Pop you back in there. Pop you in there. Onions too. Onion seeds. Fine. Right. Let's get there's my hammer. Hammer. So we're gonna get that. Bam. That. Bam. I miscounted, didn't I? I definitely miscounted. My brain said 100. 60 something, didn't it? Yeah, never mind. Never mind my brain. Never mind my brain. Let us... There's my crucible. Crucible. Crucible there. I can do 80. Oh, hey. No, it's fine. Is it? No, it's not fine. I need 80, right? So if I need 80, 64. No, 66. 400 units. Yeah, there you go. That's 400 units. That's 102, so that's 5 units of ingots. Okay, so let's get some charcoal, which is kept in there. Some peat. Warm up this place with peat. Right, I think, can I just, for the ease of access, can I just put the ingots down here? Will they cool out faster outside? Under the rain, I wonder. Good. Two back there. How are we doing here? Onions almost grown. Pumpkins are spreading like wildfire. Carrots almost grown. Rice almost grown. Flax is on 6. Turnips, mature turnips. Turnips are grown. Okay, the turnips have grown. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Our first crop. First successfully grown crop. I get this feeling that when I've managed to get some of my seeds back from this pumpkin patch, I'm going to create an entire area just for pumpkins, I think. That's a good point, hang on. I only planted here, right? So that has mature pumpkin vine, mature pumpkin plant. The plant has taken from the soil, the vines have not. Okay. Anyways, so turnips. Put the seeds back in the seed box. Onions, turnip seeds. Yes, that's all my pumpkin seeds as well, so I've got to make sure I get those pumpkin seeds back. Okay, that's... fine, whatever. I think 4 of those there. 4 of those there. Let's melt those up. While we melt those up, real quick, let's go ahead and just get some more trees. I can also think about getting, because I've got planks now, I can make a trough. If I can make a trough, I can start thinking about grabbing animals. Grabbing a ram and a ewe and domesticating them. It'll take a while. You don't domesticate an animal. I think you need to have 2 generations before you can milk them. And it's only until after generation 10 when they become completely passive to you. Up until that point, they can still like fight back. So they'll always fight back. If you attack them, they'll always fight back. But I believe after generation 10, they won't run away from you anymore. They won't even they were completely used to human presence or whatever species we are. We have a slightly oddly colored skin. Good. Saplings down as well. Good. Right, that's 8, which is enough for 1 more block of this stuff. You see, we're here, we got extra space in our inventory, might as well collect these as well. Add to our cranberries. I think we need to cook that meat, don't we? I think it's a horrible thing, we need to cook that meat up. We need this, please. Are you hot yet? Might be getting there. This is how we do for meats. Meat is perishable. It started to spoil, unfortunately. So that started to spoil. So we could cook that, but it's not good for cooking. So actually, I'm gonna let that spoil. Actually, We can let this spoil. It'll become rot. We can start using rot to make other things. There. It doesn't mean you need to hunt some more then. 7 days, 14 days, 1.3 years, 1 year, 6 days, 4 days. Good. And here we have everything else. The shale stone, the ingots. Oh yeah, the ingots. Everything. Hot. Good. Thank you. Two, 3, 4. Now, will this cool down quickly or not? Good question. Put you down there. Let's make some food. Yeah, pot. What can we do here? Where's the grain? Have I used up all my grain? I have used up all my grain. I made flour with it, didn't I? Okay, so what can we have here? A full veggie stew? We can have a full veggie stew. We do like that, for example. That works. A full veg stew. Hefty turpling stew. Hefty turnip stew. That's probably a bit too much because I can't. We did the checking. I need to add. I can make soups now. I forget about that. I can make soup with water. I can make soup. It's getting colder here. Put some peat in there to keep it up. The onions are almost full. You are not getting colder any faster, I guess. Yeah. So I think the plants consume resources, but the vines don't. This is a vine. The vine's fine. That's a plant that has consumed soil. Okay. And this will slowly start recovering nitrogen. So again, flax is on 6, carrots are on 5, rice is on 6/7, spelt is on 6, onions are on 6 out of 7 as well. Are you cooked yet? Almost. Can I do it with the last one? Nope. Thank you. Pot of cooked food. Yep. You have some 600 vegetables. This. I've still got a bit left over. And the crucible in there. Give me 1, 2, put the rest of that in there as well. 500 units of copper. Here, take 1, 2, 3, 4. I was going to spend the night, but it's going to be unlikely to. I'm going to put one of those in here. The rest of them will go out there when that's done. You know what, we'll put a couple more there. And see, can you get a nice... What happens in the morning? Very bad idea, don't do this in real life. Never leave your smelting copper overnight to smelt. I'm hoping it'll still be wet in the morning. How are we doing? Okay, time has passed, but that didn't pass at all. That works for me. Has cooling happened? Yes, it has, okay. How we do? Flax is starting to flower, which is nice. How's that meat coming along? 39% spoiled. Because if you fill up a barrel with rot, you get compost. H compost. 64 barrels. 64 rot in a barrel will make compost. I'm not sure how much it will make, but it's better than middle soil, because this is 50%, compost is 65. I'm hoping it's a better ratio than 64 rot to 1 block of compost. I'm hoping it's a better ratio than that. I don't think I even need... Okay, one's going to go in there, and the other 4 are going to go out there. When that's done, I think we'll call the episode. Eat the last bit of this. Yep. Grab one of those meals. Let's warm up meal. We are wet, so our body temperature... My body temperature is 37.8. Have I got a fever? That's feverish. 37.8. I'd be concerned about that. At least for me. No. Actually, I'm tempted to see what happens with soup, but not yet. Am I going to need to... Technically, this is still about 150 degrees above its melting point, so I wonder if it'll carry on. We'll have to basically... Yeah, I think this drops too quickly. It drops too quickly. The extra 20 nuggets made it took longer. And come on. Ah, there you go. Right, that's done. So we'll put expecting pick. Ingots outside. Now we need to start looking for some way to make bronze. Some way to make bronze. That's kind of long term at the moment. We've got other things to be doing, but we've got this plate to work with, we've got this stuff to work with over here. But in the long term, we want to find ways to make bronze. Which means either tin bronze, or we can get tin bronze, or we can make black bronze, or we can make bismuth bronze. Okay, I need to... Yeah, I'm going to grab this firewood here and just level that off, just before I forget, because if you cannot make coal with... so you can't make charcoal if there's any air gaps, and that's going to bother me. So, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 8. So we'll fill that up. Okay, we need 3 more blocks worth, and at least 10 can go back there. See what I mean about one more moment, one more day? Anyway, folks, I'm going to call it there for now, otherwise we're going to get too distracted. Next time... Carry on, I guess. No real plan. More farming, more making charcoal. The signpost plan of basically using fences to mark directions out for us and to basically guide us to things we want to know. Anyway, folks, I'll be next time, and see you then. Bye-bye.